Hello and welcome to this week's weekly tarot reading. Before I begin, there's a couple of other things I'd like to say. First of all, thank you to everybody who subscribed and to everyone who shared the previous video with friends. It really means a lot to me. It's very good for the channel. Thank you. Secondly, I just mentioned that for those of you who are astrologically minded, that this week we have a very good opportunity period from 11:56 on Monday through to 8:12 on Wednesday. And that's going to be a great time for meditation, for working on your intuition and working on your creativity. So if you're interested in tarot, in reading tarot yourself, or anything of that nature, working with crystals, pendulums, or just general creative intuitive work, that is a great time of week to put in some good practice time. That's from 11:56 on Monday to 8:12 on Wednesday. Now I'll move on to the reading itself. First of all, we have the Moon, followed by the Three of Pentacles, and finally the Fool reversed. The Moon is a card of intuition, creativity, inner life, things that are hidden in the darkness. It can signify the subconscious mind, which suggests this week's a very good week to work on yourself. Now, especially combined with that opportunity period I was just talking about, there could be a great time here to explore further who you are, what you want, or to work on your intuitive skills. Secondly, we have the Three of Pentacles. This is a card, it can be to do with prosperity, but it can also be to do with juggling money or resources. We see here in this rendition of the card, the cat balanced on a large pentacle juggling two smaller ones. There's a lot of, say, idea of balance here, also the idea of skill. I'll come back to this in a second. Finally, we have the Fool reversed. Fool is a card of taking new opportunities, of stepping into the unknown, new beginnings. Reversed, this can suggest a need to take a step back from that, or maybe that this initial period is ending. Bringing that together with the Three of Pentacles here, I would say that it suggests this week is not a time to rush into the unknown and sharpen new skills in a way that could be stressful or could push you too far. Instead, it's a time to, as the Moon shows us, step into our own inner life, to let the pace slow down a little bit and to work on what we already have. Maybe to let that frantic juggling slow down a little bit, and instead of taking on new things, just slowly sharpen the skills that we already have. Just look at the things we're already doing and see how we can do them that little bit better. And maybe also see how we can apply our skills and the things that we're doing to ourselves rather than the outside world. A time of more internal focus. Thinking, instead of thinking, what can I create in the world? This week may be a time to think, how can I work on myself? What can I do for myself? How can I use what I already have and do to further my own development, my own growth as a person? And maybe also, how can I look inside and see what I'm not seeing yet? How can I think about, what I need that maybe I haven't recognised that I need yet? These are all good things to think about this week. And as I said, it's a good time to work on your own intuition as well. Either just by sitting and taking a quiet moment and thinking about what you would like to think about, or if you have a divination method of your own, or a spiritual practice or a meditative practice, it can be a good time to put that little bit longer into that this week. I hope this reading's been helpful for you, and if you've enjoyed it, I would ask you to subscribe and hit the notifications button. Thank you for your time.